Hey, Flooring Pros, Jerry Levinson here, and I was talking with another flooring pro. I thought I'd shoot this video, might help some of you. Talk about creating your process. So what's it like to go from starting the estimate to closing the sale? What does that process look like? How do you create a process? He was actually asking for like a manual or information that has it. Look, it doesn't have to be that complicated. Certainly good software helps. So to help you follow your process. But look, if you're getting started and you don't have the software yet and haven't quite figured it out, the first thing you really need is a whiteboard. Put this on the whiteboard and figure out your process. And there's two things you need to put down. The first thing you need to put down is, what does the process look like for you as a company? I picture having like little feet on my paperwork, and what's the paperwork going to go through? What are all the steps from the time that I give the estimate to the time I close the sale? Then I want to look at, what's this look like from the customer's point of view? So how are they seeing this process played out? So think it through about how you're going to play it out and how they're going to play it out. So let's walk one through real quick here. First, you've got the lead, and it's important to enter every lead. RLM, Jason's got a great program, retail lead management. It's simple, inexpensive, built for the flooring industry. Use that program, enter every single lead. Okay. Next, your estimate. So what are you going to do if you didn't sell the job? And I want to talk about that first. So if you didn't sell the job, what is the process? Because you need to have some sort of follow through process to try and close the deal. Okay, so don't just give up on it because you didn't close the deal in the home. Hopefully you'll learn how to close the deal in the home. It's one thing we teach you at the master class, but you need a follow up if you didn't sell. But for this example, we sold the job. So the first thing you can do, you take back your order, you're going to enter the data and review the project. Now this is kind of our process. So just to show you how we build a process, but whatever your process is, build it, put it on the whiteboard, go step by step, what needs to happen. Next, we're going to order the materials. Next, we schedule the installation. So that's our process, and you might want to wait until you receive the materials. All right, track the materials at least once a week. I want to go back to scheduling and installing. I feel like it's very important that you contact the customer within 48 hours of purchase, just to know that, yes, you place their order. We do that to schedule the install because that communication is really important. Somebody that just laid down a lot of money for a big project needs a little bit of communication and reassurance. You can't just say, hey, I'm going to wait till your materials come in to call you. You could, but that's not a very good customer experience. So think about putting that into your process. Okay, so we call the morning before. It's one thing we learned, that we called the evening before and the installation, and we found customers were calling us earlier saying, hey, your guy's still coming tomorrow. So we changed our process to call the morning before their install. So we want to get in front of them and be as proactive. I don't want them calling us. I want to call them and let them know what's going on. Commence your installation. Everything's going to be done. You're going to have a process. How are you going to collect the balance? Is the salesperson going to call? Whatever that process is, build it into your process. What is your process for building for collecting the balance? And I always talk about process versus procedure or policy. I don't ever use the word policy because to me, a policy is what you do to defend yourself against a customer. A process is built to create a better customer experience. So always a process over policy. 10, you're going to close out the job. What's that look like? What do you have to do with the paperwork? What do you have to do online, in your computer system? How are you going to close out the job? And then follow up with a text request, requesting a review. Works really good. If you call them and collect the balance, you might ask them while you have them on the phone, would you mind giving us a review? Providing them a text requesting a review, at least you can provide the link. So it makes it easy. I don't know how to do that, but it's easy to figure out. Once you want to do it, there's so many people that know how to do it. That'll be easy for you to figure out. Next, let's look what's going to look like for the customer. Okay. So first, they receive an email to confirm the estimate. Again, constant communication. It's really good. They receive an in-home estimate. Hopefully you're giving them the estimate and closing in the home. I know the majority of the people don't do that. It's a big mistake. You want to close in the home. It's very important. After buying, they receive a call within 48 hours to schedule install. Again, this is our process. If you don't schedule the install, call them to let them know their materials have been ordered. I mentioned that before. And then they receive a call the morning before install. Again, that's what they're receiving. This is on their end, what the process looks like for them. Now they have to prepare for the install. So what are your instructions? This is what's interesting. So I didn't build this into the first process, but as I'm building the process for the customer, it's like, oh, shoot, I got to include this. What's the instructions? How am I going to give them instructions? Am I going to tell them over the phone? Am I going to make a video, give them a document? What am I going to do to prepare them for the install? We shot a video, what to expect when you're expecting. It's working fantastic. After their installation, they go over a checklist, make sure everything's okay so you can collect the balance. They receive a warranty certificate. This was another one. I did not build this into the process the first time. So now I got to go back and fix my process internally. So I make sure that they are receiving a warranty certificate. And we created a warranty certificate. It's a really good sales tool to show the installation has a lifetime guarantee. And then they pay the balance. And now they're going to receive a text asking for a review. One of the ways we ensure that the process works is by having that Monday morning meeting. You're going to build your process, you're going to review your process, and then you're going to improve your process. And this takes work and it takes time. And I can tell you, we are always improving that process. We are always reviewing it, looking for the holes, finding out when there's something wrong. And problems are opportunities. We constantly say that because every time there's a problem, there's an opportunity to fix your process and improve the customer experience. All this stuff and more we're going to teach at the Flooring Business Masterclass. It's Arizona. It's in Arizona this time, October 28th and 29th. You're going to learn the 6 profit activators to grow your flooring business, which include marketing and sales, presentations, raising your prices, how to display, how to hire people, how to build a good team. The installation incentive program we added, that's been huge. People love it. How to hire and manage a rock star sales team, that's also huge. Our sales manager, Miranda, teaches that and really goes over well. Everybody loves that. And then how to position your business for sale. A lot of you know I recently sold my business. And if you're interested in selling your business, whether you're interested or not, you should position it for sale because that's when your business is going to perform the best for you, whether you're there or not. GOIC is also very popular. It's a lot of people are starting out new in the business. So how do you transition from installer to business owner? And GOIC stands for Get Off Your Knees. If you're interested in the masterclass, just email me at jerry@profitnowwithjerry.com. You can get a hold of me through Messenger on Facebook as well. But let me know if you're interested and we'll get you signed up. We have both a live version, so you can come out live, it's $9.50, or you can join us online. So it's $4.50 to come online, and hope you get an opportunity to sign up for this. It's really helped a lot of people to grow their business and grow their profits and run a happier, healthier, really understanding the psychology behind pricing and how to raise your prices and not worry so much about your competition or increasing prices. You'll understand how to take advantage of when everybody else is panicking, you're taking advantage and making more money. So I hope to see you guys at the masterclass in Arizona, October 28th and 29th, and there'll be more information to come.